I felt great that morning. I was starting to retrain for a 100-mile trail race. And then it was like I was hit with a sledgehammer in my brain. And I've never felt such intense pain with no warning. I remember kneeling, and then the next thing I remember is waking up in Fairfax Hospital, not really believing what had happened.
So brain aneurysms are funny. They sit there for probably very many years' time and really don't cause any symptoms whatsoever and don't cause any problems. Then all of a sudden, out of the blue, for no good reason whatsoever, they bleed. Aneurysms that bleed are probably the most morbid stroke that we can encounter. Brooke had a less than 1/3 chance of returning back to her normal self. Brooke's aneurysm was actually buried inside of her brainstem. We had to go past her temporal lobe, where her speech and language are controlled, and down to the brainstem where all of her basic functions of life are controlled. And we used really high power microscopes. We also used a GPS system for the brain, or brain navigation system. At the end of 7 hours, we were able to put a clip on the aneurysm and make sure that it would never bleed again during her lifetime. Once we're done with a surgery like Brooke's, the brain still has to recover from that. It's still a hemorrhage on the brain. Inova Fairfax Hospital is the only hospital in the Northern Virginia area that has a dedicated neuroscience ICU.
That's what sets us apart from other ICUs, is we receive specialized training to help kind of deal with situations like this.
Brooke is really one of those lucky few that was able to not only survive it, but get back to really a very high level of functioning.
Thousands of runners are set to wind through Arlington and D.C. this weekend for the 43rd Marine Corps Marathon.
Now, the Marine Corps Marathon was Curran's first, her 100th, and now will be her first marathon back since her brain aneurysm.
Being active makes me happier. You get this lift, this joy of being alive and being able to take these steps.
Brooke's an amazing person that she was able to get back to running marathons so soon after major brain surgeries.
The reason why I'm alive is Dr. VS and Inova. If it wasn't for Dr. VS, it wasn't for the team, it wasn't for the expertise, the staff that had to be with me every single minute, there was never a moment that my well-being wasn't a top priority for everybody. And I think my family would feel the same.
It's really a gigantic team that I get to work with on a regular basis. Without them, we really wouldn't have the success at Inova and the neurosciences program that we have.
If I had the whole care team here, I don't think I'd say anything because I think I'd be in tears. And then I think I'd give a hug to everybody. The care I got was unbelievable. Besides this, all my stitching that I'm actually quite proud of. You'd never know that this happened to me.
You can replace a heart, you can replace lungs, you can get a new kidney and liver, but you only have one brain.
I'm incredibly glad that I ended up in Inova Fairfax Hospital. I'm incredibly glad that we have such an excellent facility so close to where we live. I just can't imagine if I hadn't survived, actually.